It is. And if you think about a lot of stuff that happened in our younger sexual lives, it was a lot of begging and pleading and finally
Yeah.
getting a yes. And I don't want to make it seem like dudes were disgusting creeps because there were a lot of women who like wanted to do stuff but didn't know if it was okay for them to do it or didn't want to be labeled. Like there's just a bunch of sexual confusion in your late teens and even sometimes in your early 20s to where you play the stupid cat and mouse game and as you get older as you get older, you just for me, I just don't play it. Like if you want to have sex with me, if you want to fuck with me, like you're going to. I'm gonna open the door, you're gonna walk in it. And if not, sorry. But when we're younger,
Sexual confusion, like would I want to have sex with someone who's confused? The answer should be no.
right. Right. That's the right answer.
Right.
But if we talk to our 18-year-old selves, our 19-year-old selves, we're not going to receive that the way we're receiving it today. Not excusing it, but we also came up in a pre-Me Too climate where the way sex happened, things that were socially acceptable when we were at that age are no longer acceptable now, if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
Not excusing the bad behavior. It was just, I don't know. Like I've watched motherfuckers beg. I ain't gonna say I've never begged in my life before. You know what I mean? But I realize now, like, bro, you can't be doing that. Like you can try once, maybe twice, but then after that, bro, like, chill. Like you're making her uncomfortable.
Right. And I think too, like people really forget about power dynamics. And especially when you're younger as a woman, like I'll say I've had a lot of unwanted sexual encounters. I don't blame people because I wasn't able to properly voice the fact that I did not want to do what happened. But it was more like, damn, if we're all in the same friend group, or damn, you're close to my friends. My perception was if I say something now, if I make a scene now, if I do something now, then that's going to affect the rest of the friend group. Now it's going to be weird with everybody. And then I would have ruined the whole thing. So let me just take this L and then things will be fine, which happened a lot. So I think like, especially with age, right? You like in many ways level up, your confidence levels up. Also your ability to get out of situations. Maybe you don't have a car. Maybe you're stranded. Maybe this is your ride. That's happened to me before. Like, and you're stuck and you're like, I don't know how to get out of here. We didn't have Uber. We didn't have Lyft. Like at a certain time, the bus stop's running. Am I going to be walking out here? Because I could be inviting something worse if I just walk home. So yeah, I think with age and with time, things happen. But I wish that we could like build our young women's self-worth, like at
Yeah.
teen level. Like, but I think that also like conversations with parents should happen. Like I know sometimes parents feel like uncomfortable broaching the subject, or they feel like their child shouldn't be engaging in these behaviors. I mean, whatever you feel like it's going to happen regardless. And if you can equip your daughters and your sons with better language around the situation, like that can be negated.